Hello everybody, my name is Asanumia. I'm going to talk about also password security, right? Like when you have your internet, your social media, how you can protect your password, right? Keeping your password safe. The job of someone or a hacker is to attempt to find out or to crack your computer password to have access to this your file or data, right? So their job, the hacker, is to find a way to have access to your system. Once this is obtained, your password, they can also do some malicious or bad things, right, to your information and store in your account, or even worse thing, they may also be able to do harm or things to the account if the people on your computer or your social or your network. So I do not need a good password because I do not have an important information in this account. Otherwise, work. Your password also, you should always try to put a strong password in order way to avoid hacker to hack your system. So I'm going to talk about it to avoid this failing to these cyber crimes. You have to create a secure password by making use of the technique. Listing below, and there are so many tips I'm going to explain before you can protect your password. I'm going to measure about 13 points, right? Point number 1, do not use dictionary or foreign words or name or double names or first name or your initial to make your password. That is number 1. Then number 2, do not use simple transformation of words like 7, 11s, etc. and any alphabet or key sequence, right? So then also number 3, do not use your user ID in any form, right? Like your ID is your user ID, you use it for your password also. No, Then point number 4, do not use old password. Instead, choose completely a new password every time you change it, right? So every time you change your password, you have to use new password. Don't use the same password, right? Then point number 5, do not even consider using a short word, less than 8 digits or 8 word. So you are using your phone numbers or date of birth, or social security number. So you have to put different things and try to remember it. Then numbers are suitable for letters, 00 like that. So point number 6, do not use the word on your password or statistics or 70%. Or user. You have to be careful. Then point number 7, do not tap the password under the keyboard or somewhere else, right? Do not keep any one of your password under your keyboard or elsewhere. Then also do not choose a phrase or use the first letter of your names, right? Then point number 9, do not use password that has less than 2 alphabets. Then point number 10, do not use password that is easy to remember. So you do not have to write it down, right? This simply means you do not use password that you cannot remember. Then point number 11, do not disclose password that you cannot you type, like sending someone your password. You don't need to do that. Then point number 12, do not change your password often, less than every 3 months. You have to change it above 3 months. You change your password. Then point number 13, do not implement a password protected screensaver. In that case, you may leave your workshop or your workstation without first logging off, right? So you do not have to implement the password protected screensaver. So I stop here, and these are the way how you can protect your password, right, from a hacker.